before we started. Little nigga butterfly, how did you love me when I was stuck in the hit it without the party? Huh? Yeah, boy.
Alright, so first drop of the day. I just decided to do some scouting actually. And while here I noticed there were a few holes near some corals in front of me. So I took my time and I approached slowly in hopes that I would at least see a black grouper. But all I found was this lippy, and I specifically remembered my neighbor wanting this fish, so I took the shot. I made the decision and I took the shot. Alright, so anybody who been following this channel or have seen some of my videos would know that lobsters and ace do not mix. This is one of the times again we will never ever talk about it. Never ever ever. Please don't mention it. Didn't happen. Let me don't talk about it. Next dive of the day, I dove down. I actually saw this amberjack off in the distance, and you could see I was trying to make some grunting noise so that he could turn around. Didn't really seem too interested until about no, decided to turn around. So I lined up the post fair and say no more. Alright, if there's one thing this reef has is a lot of lionfish. This was probably the most prominent fish on the entire reef, honestly. So I here diving away looking. I wondering why are we not seeing any fish here? Not so much bait fish around. It have nice structure. The water clean. Like, what the fish? So I was actually on my way up and then I saw this lionfish. And I saw another lionfish. And I saw a bigger one. And I just took aim and shot.
Yeah, boy.
Alright, to my loyal viewers again. Well, I should know. Ace don't mix with lobster and ace don't mix with lionfish. Especially Ace and Edwin. But fortunately for us, we had a real lionfish wrangler here. This man know what he doing. I don't know what he doing with this lionfish. When it comes to lionfish and lobster, yeah. But this guy is a wrangler.
Take this shoot. How I take it out this flash though? He's the lionfish wrangler, boy.
Now for my favorite portion of the dives. The deep drops. Well, to be honest, on these, well, most of these deep drops, we didn't really see much life. But ever so often, it's actually fun to challenge yourself and try to get comfortable on these deep drops. I didn't bother to stay long because really and truly there was nothing around. As we're on the topic of deep drops and fish, I would like to point out that YouTube is like a highlight reel of best moments in a nutshell. Not every single dive you'll dive down on the seafloor and fish just automatically swim up to you. That's not how it happens. Well, at least not in Tobago. Trinidad, I don't know. Probably, but I could say for Tobago, it does not happen that way. You actually have to hunt the fish. Now here we didn't see much again, so didn't really bother to stay too long, just having a quick look around and then back up to the surface. So on this dive, Christian said, Ace, you could just watch me. I'm going and push myself on this deep dive. And I decided, alright, well, I'll just watch it from the surface and make sure everything is alright. Well, no, I hear the gun go off, so I had to see what's going on down there. So we take a quick dive down, looking to see what really happening here. And it's Christian coming up with a hog snapper. Nice little hog snapper he coming up with. Just swimming with him just to make sure everything good. Seem to be comfortable, real relaxed. Actually my first time diving with him, so
You went down to the stream, man, got fish.
Some little yellow jack behind the pool.
You didn't see any more hog snapper, no?
Oh, yellow jack?
Hog snapper, you didn't see any more?
unfortunately enough I didn't have footage here. But what happened was I shot a mangrove snapper in some really deep water and the spear got stuck. So I had to take a little time to recover before going back down to retrieve this fish and the spear. So I dove down on a little spear retrieval expedition. And guess what, to my surprise, surprise, no fish. No fish, just the spear. Was unfortunate, but on the bright side, I got back the spear, so it wasn't that bad.
Come off, man.
Unfortunately, I have no more battery life on the GoPro, so this is as far as footage goes. But I'll tell you exactly what happened to conclude the entire dive.
Huh? Yeah. We got after far drop it there. Cause watch, that current actually real strong there. Yeah, ease up.
But the fellas, when we get to that point, they didn't ease up. So let me tell you exactly how the day just pan out. So me and Christian, we swam to the point, and this is exactly what happened. Right, so after this, what happened was Christian saw a boat and he flagged down the boat and he was like, yo, my partner here catching a crab. So I did just laughing and building my little jodes. They were kind enough to let us board the boat and they were dropping us back in. We saw Dominic and is it Queasy? Yeah, Dominic and Queasy and Wayne swimming back. And Christian was like, let me play, we hadn't seen them. But obviously we saw them. Dominic was waving his gun. Because you know, everybody feeling the current, everybody feeling the effects of the current. But in all honesty, the dive was amazing. We actually dove on the other side of the bay as well, where Dominic missed a big black grouper. Don't know how he missed it, but and we don't have any footage either. So thanks again everybody for watching. Stay tuned for the next video.
I surprised, huh?